let me get to some audience questions. Maybe we can clarify some of this for them, too. Yes?
I saw you fellas on the Geraldo show, and, you know, you could see the difference between you and the other skinheads. But isn't your basic premise really that you're for the middle class? We're the ones that really are the oppressed, the middle class? We're paying for all of the social programs and...
Well, it's
Do you vote?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you Republicans?
No.
Not necessarily, no. I
voted for Dukakis.
You voted for Dukakis.
I voted for Bush. But no, let's get back to
Dukakis skinhead.
As far as that, see, there are skinheads.
The only problem was he needed a few more of them.
Yes. See, skinheads came from basically a working class, proletarian type background. But there are other skinheads who are in working class. Some of the parents have like more money, but as they have that attitude, you know, of the working class type attitude, where they just do their own thing, you know, and they don't try to fit in with the mass, you know, surges. They don't go in with the trends, and they don't go in with all those sort of things.
Question out here, yes.
What is the purpose of the tattoos, and what do they signify? The heads,
tattoos
the
for
dragons?
me are a personal expression. I like the way they look. I think of it as an art form.
Does
I'm an
all
artist.
skinheads have tattoos?
That's why I have tattoos.
All my tattoos, basically my own drawings. This is like this tattoo right here.
You drew them on your own arm?
No,
I have them
designed.
You didn't draw them on your own arm?
I drew them on paper, and then he would make up a stencil. I have tattoos on my head, on my neck.
Do you think you'll be a skinhead all your life? When you're 70 years old in the old age home, you'll be sitting there with these tattoos that are now faded a bit, and you're going to be going, let me put my Doc Watson boots on.
Right now, the cause that I'm at is to stop the hatred. That's the way I feel. Like, we got an organization going, Americans United Together. What we're doing is working with school gangs out in Long Island, trying to get them to stop fighting each other and do something right, to go get the people that are spreading hate to other people and try and get that stopped. I'm not saying to beat them up if somebody calls somebody the other form of a Negro or something like that. I'm not saying that. But, you know, we're just trying to make peace between each other.
How do skinheads treat their women?
How do you treat your women?
How do you treat your women? It's not like a set, you know, like a set of rules. Okay, treat your woman like this. I mean, you know, I mean, I treat my woman.
Well, for instance,
like
we know
girlfriend.
in some cultures, and this seems like sort of like a subculture, but in some subcultures in our society, women are not respected. Women are looked upon as sexual objects. In some cultures, they are respected.
Well, personally, my views on women is I think women are just as equal as men, first of all. So any skinhead woman is going to be just as equal as any skinhead guy, in my opinion.
Well, certainly it doesn't seem to be like a very sexist sort of thing, because to some degree you downplay the sexual differences. Right. You know, you don't generally wear suggestive clothing or, you know, spend lots of time on makeup or on your hair. Does that appeal to you as well, Lynn? Lynn, does that appeal to you about this?
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, a lot of times for me...
What's a skinhead date? I mean, when you go out on a date, do you slam dance? Do you go someplace and just bump into each other?
No, we do what you do. We go to dinner.
Yeah, I think my girlfriend out to dinner.
Go to a nice dinner. I've been married. I'm still married, but I'm separated. I have a 3-year-old son, okay? I lived a normal life. I lived in Texas. I had my nice little apartment. I worked for Continental Airlines. You know, I did what you normally do. You know, I just didn't make enough money. I didn't make a lot of money like a lot of people do. Okay. But we lived our life the way we want to live it.
I have a telephone call right now. Good morning. You're on the air. Speak out.
Hi, my name is Amar. I'm calling from Boston. And my question is, are they for drug-free America?
Are you against drugs?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, and you were a heroin user at one time.
Yeah, but I'm against drugs. I saw what it did to myself. I've seen what crack's done to my family, my friends. I have no tracks on my arms. I'm clean. I was off drugs for about 1.5 years when I first got married. Then I went back to it. Then I stopped again because I was living on the streets again in the squats. And I got my stuff together. Now I spend time with my kids, so I had to clean myself up. So I guess I kind of jumped up a couple of years.
We believe drugs would be the downfall of this country if it's not stopped.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not in control of your mind, you know, and of yourself, then, you know, that's a problem.
Okay, I've got to take a break right here, and I have been told that we have coming into the studio right now someone who represents the other side of the skinhead philosophy, one that may not be the majority philosophy, but one that certainly has been getting a lot of attention. All right, so we'll hear the difference. A skinhead who says he is a segregationist and that he is a member of a party of skinheads called the White Justice Skinheads, who believes in separating the races, and that America should be for whites only. We'll talk about that side of the skinhead faction when we return in just a moment. Don't go away.